All right, I'm back. So with this, I just want to pretty much wrap up the series. This is going to be the last part of divorce, which is basically the acceptance stage. And I think once you reach this stage, you're kind of at peace with the way things went, whether it's good or it's bad. You just kind of learn how to let things go. So remember, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this video. Make sure you're sharing it with different people so that we can get the likes up and also the subscriptions. So I think for me, I want to focus on this video talking about how you accept divorce afterwards, and then I want to move into basically the direction that I'm going in the YouTube with this YouTube channel now. So basically for me is like, I read online is that a lot of times however long your marriage lasted, whether it lasted 10 years, 20 years, 15 years, maybe 6, maybe 7, a lot of times they said that it takes half that time to recovery. So what that simply means is that if your divorce lasted, if you were married for 10 years and then let's say you got divorced after 10 years, generally speaking, what that means is that within 5 years, you should be able to basically mentally recover, maybe financially and other aspects of your life too. As for me, I was married for about 6 years. So then if you look at the aspect of it'll be around 3 years, which for me, it's about almost 3 years. You're talking about maybe 4 more, 6 more months left, and then it'd be 3 years. So it takes a little bit of time to recover because you're talking about if you have kids, you have to recover basically with the kids because you got to figure out what type of lifestyle you're going to live. Then financially, you have to look at your finances because you have to basically see where your money is going and how you're spending it. Or you may have to get out of debt from paying for the divorce. And then you also want to look at different other aspects, like mentally it's another aspect too. I don't think people really know that. But I would say that if you haven't been to counseling, you definitely need to go to counseling because mentally it can affect you if you do not have the right people around you or you don't surround yourself with the right people. And it's really just important that you do that. I was lucky enough, and I feel like I was really blessed in the aspect of having different family and friends around me. This way they were able to encourage me to keep going and different things like that. And I also had a wonderful counselor. But keep in mind, again, though, my counselor was like my third or fourth counselor because I tried different counselors along the way. And then eventually I ran into the counselor that I got. I tried her, and I was like, wow, this lady, she's really, really good. She's honest, but she's not mean about it, but she's going to tell you exactly like what's going on or how you're feeling or just trying to help you out, get through the situation. Yes, I think that a lot of people hold grudges and stuff like that as far as marriage, and it makes sense because sometimes men, we feel like we get our kids taken away from us or the time that we had, and sometimes it could be a financial thing too. It could also be that maybe the person cheated on you or something like that and you feel like you're betrayed and it's hard for you to move on. But there are different studies out there, you can look it up on your own, that forgiveness is not really about you. It's not really about the person per se. It's really more so about you. Because the more you give people what we call free rent in our head to sit there and like, I'm so mad at this person, I hate this person, this, that, and the other, you're basically letting them live there and you're not thinking about the positive aspects of like moving forward in your life and different things of that aspects. So it's really important that you try to focus on other things and basically like wherever you are at that moment, going into acceptance of your divorce and then moving forward. Like, what is your yearly goal? What is your 3-year goal, 10-year goal? And like, where are you going from there? And for me, that's something that I always do. Is like, I write down my goals. So I have a daily goal, then I have a yearly, 3-year, and then I have like a 10-year. 10-year basically is like my long-term goals. And that's what I focus on. And I tell men all the time, I understand what you're going through. Your kids, money, financial, just a lot of different things. You may have switched jobs, you may have to switch apartments, sell different things, and it's like you have to rebuild. But for me, it was tough at certain times, but I just kept on focusing on the positive aspects, and I just made sure I'm always focused on looking ahead and not looking back. And I think sometimes we as men, we get stuck on that, and it's just important that you just learn that, hey, things just didn't go as planned. Don't be mad at that person. Don't hate that person. And I've said it and I'll say it again, and I've said it so many times. The best advice I ever got was, son, If she don't want to be with you, just let her go. And that's what I always try to tell people. Is like, it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. That person don't want to be with you. Just let that person go. Like, period. And just move on with your life and find somebody else that accepts you for who you are. And that's another aspect that I found out too. Sometimes people don't value who you are as an individual. So it's up to you to value yourself. Then once you value yourself as a person, you're able to basically give off that energy to find somebody else and that basically respects and values you as a person because you value yourself instead of degrading yourself and saying, I'm not worth it, I'm not worthy, this, that, and the other. I don't do that. I always thought highly of myself. So I wasn't going to sit there and fight somebody or something like that because I'm like, nah, I love myself. So I'm not about to go to jail behind you. So it's just important. But yeah, just learn how to just accept things for how they are, where you are at that moment, and just keep pushing forward no matter what. Because I'm telling you right now, I mean, it's been a while. It's been a couple of years, but I finally feel like mentally my headspace is in a way where like I'm actually starting to make some real traction, because before it was like I would take a step forward, 2 steps back, take a step forward, 3 steps back, take a step forward, 5 steps back. So what I just did basically over time, I just still kept going and going and going until I finally, like now I'm like, okay, I'm zoned in and like I'm moving forward. So that's all. Just focus on and accept things for how they are. But yeah, so for this channel, basically what I'm going to start doing now is like red pill, not necessarily red pill content or blue pill content. I feel like for me, in the direction of the channel and the way that it's going, that this is really going to be more of a blue pill type of channel to help men out that have either gone through some type of separation or divorce. Not only just that, but just to help men in general. Because I'm definitely red pill aware as far as like divorce and child custody and a lot of different games and women trying to get you to pay for all these dates, they nails and all these kind of different things like that. So I'm aware of all this different stuff, but I definitely believe in relationships, but I believe that you can find the right person for you. And that's all I'm basically saying is I want to help men, that I want you to be aware of what's going on around you and aware of your surroundings and different games that females can play. But at the same time, just have faith and hope that you can find somebody for you, and just make sure that you're watching out for different red flags in women. And that's basically what I want to do. I just want to help men no matter what the situation is. And that's it. I just want to help people. So remember, hit the subscribe button, share the video, and get the likes up. We'll keep going. Thanks. I'll see y'all next time.